So this was the time in my life where I started going to 2-week loan places. And some people call it robbing from Peter to pay Paul. And that's what I was doing. I was taking a 2-week loan out. 2 weeks later, I'd take another one out to pay the first one off. 2 weeks later, I'd take a third one out to pay the second one off. If I timed it just right, I could get by with 2 of them. But otherwise, I had to get a third to pay off the first one. Money is a great servant, but a terrible master. I also realized that my grandfather graduated from high school, went into business, became a manager of a store, and he bought a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house before he got married, a couple years after that. And he bought a brand new car, all on that salary, with a high school diploma. And he made a lot less money than I do. I make a lot more money than he does, but I was never able to do that. And then, of course, later on, when children came along, he could sell that 2-1 and buy a 3-2. Well, what happened? We make a lot more money these days, but the money's worth a lot less than it used to be even 2 generations ago. And that's due to inflation. So around this time, I started reading about conspiracies and the Illuminati. They weren't called that back then, but now you hear all about the Illuminati. And I realized that the people in charge of the money, the banks, they don't want us to prosper. They want us to be servants our whole lives. They want us to be slaves, as it were. They don't want us to be debt-free. They don't want us to make it and be successful. That's why they train us from childhood to be employees, to work for other people.